Every day, the amazing and talented staff at Inner City Law Center work with our partners, our pro bono partners, our nonprofit partners, our government partners, to provide incredible services to clients. Clients who are persevering through very dire straits, often who are living on the streets or living in very precarious housing and struggling to maintain that housing or to find a pathway back into housing.
About 2 weeks after I moved into a bachelor studio in Westlake, I got furloughed from my job. Once I did finally get unemployment, I was like just a few months behind on rent. And then 5 months into me having it, they cut it off for everyone. It was nearly 3 years of being unemployed and a full about 18 months of not having any money to pay my own rent. Homelessness we're surrounded by it. We're bombarded by living cadavers, people on the street, falling apart, decomposing right in front of your face. And I'd walk past these people, all I could think was like, this could be me in a heartbeat. I don't have any money, my savings is gone. Money that I'd saved for years was gone in weeks. People look at you like you're a bum. You've worked your whole life. And something happens that is tearing the world apart and people act like it's a personal failure. I am eternally grateful to the Inner City Law Center and the people concerned. If I didn't get that settlement, I would have been someone on the street.
I'd been a long-term caregiver for my friend during the pandemic and afterwards, and in November 2022, he died. At that time, I did not have a job, did not have any money, and was facing eviction. And I turned to Inner City Law Center because I didn't know what my rights were. His niece was going to inherit the apartment. She told me she had changed the will at the last minute. And I had no idea whether I would be put out on the street and the locks changed with all my stuff just out on the street. And Inner City Law and Mr. Thacker prevented that from happening. He was able to get an actual copy of the will. And also, with a new ordinance passed by the city of Los Angeles during the pandemic, he was also able to get me a legal settlement. Without Mr. Thacker, I never would have been able to enforce that, even though the law had changed, even though procedures were different, even though her lawyer was not following them. I needed another lawyer to be able to respond to that. That's what Mr. Thacker did in a cross-complaint filed with the court. Because of that, I secured $10,000 that my friend had left me, as well as $22,500 that the city of Los Angeles required for tenants facing eviction. That never would have happened without an attorney who was willing to go to court on my behalf. My life is completely different today. I was facing being out on the street, literally being out on the street. I had no place to go. I didn't have family I could stay with. No place. I would be out on the street like all the tens of thousands of people around us without Inner City Law and Mr. Thacker. That's what would have happened to me.
Warnell tried to apply for benefits, and I have paperwork since 1989. Look at me. I'm sitting here before you. What is this? 2024. The 3 Ds is deny, delay, death. He passed away in 2020, yes he did. And there comes the D, that the 3 Ds, the death one. He had a heart attack and he was gone. But Inner City did get that $45,000 taken off, okay, in the process of them working on my case. I was so frustrated, you know what I mean? And so lost sometimes. They're the first ones inner city, and this is the truth. They cracked it, the case. They got us something to survive off of. When they acknowledged the service, that's what I was happy about.